As I look around me in life, especially now in 2024, people are living life reckless. Nobody have time to even sit and ponder and assess their own lives since the day they was born to today, and assess as a third person to look at everything they can remember about themselves and make a count on themselves and look at themselves and see if really I'm a good person, if I'm living life right, and what can I do to change, what can I do to make better, what's the biggest point of view of life, and where do I fit in, and what role do I have, and if I were to die today, did I live life, or am I a victim of life? Which one am I, or what am I doing? Am I messing up people, or am I messing up the ecosystem of life? Am I deranging something? And I don't see a lot of people like that, and I'm naturally like that. I gotta pay attention to life because I didn't create this life, and I was once nothing. I didn't exist once, and now I exist, and I know we're here for something, and I'm eager to find out what that thing is. And I'm also need to understand that I can't come in this life and disrespect whoever brought me here and disrespect myself. So I always gotta ask myself whether I know why I'm here exactly, what am I supposed to do or not. I need to understand at least the biggest picture of life and see what am I doing here, and from the day I was born to now, from what I can remember. And as I assess myself, do I really believe I'm a good person, or am I living life right, or I'm on the other side? And it's crazy, but the best way I can put this is just imagine as a baby, when you come in this life, you are helpless, right? You need your parents to do everything for you, even changing your diapers. And at that point, you just live life. And if I say live life, you're just a being, just be. Like, whatever happens to you, you don't even hold the grudges. You don't even know what that is. You just live. You can leave a baby in the room with just toys and whatever, random stuff in the house. They're going to be smiling and having fun till they don't feel like doing that no more. And maybe they just cry because they're hungry or they need their diapers changed. So if we came from that stage where we just live life, we don't have to create anything, right? We just live life to the point that we are right now, where we can create things, where we can manipulate our emotions. We can dive into many aspects of life, not just being and looking around us and enjoying the sceneries, or just being, taking things in. And we are at the point where we can create now. I just be asking myself, as a baby, I was just a light being, innocent. And innocent is a big word, because they say innocence is bliss, right? When you don't know something, you're good. And we all have that guilty feeling inside of us. When we was young, we did a lot of things that we probably don't want to do now, or we don't want other people to know that we did because we was innocent. So innocence is bliss. But this is the crazy thing about it. And now that we are at a stage where we can reflect and we can also project in the future and adjust our character to make sure we do right, we don't do that. We're ashamed of the past. We don't want other people to find out. We don't even want to think about it. But also in the future, we don't want to do anything about it to fix it. This is the problem, right? Going back to my point, as a kid, you're just a being. It's like water that's resting, right? No movement, is just calm. Whatever comes to you, you can just take it in and be still there, and nothing major. And now we are at a place where we can create ripple effects, right? We can create things. For example, we can create narrative, right? We can make other people see us in the light that we want them to see us as. And this is a problem, because if you have to project something or make somebody see you in a light that's not really you, that they don't really see for themselves, then that means you're manipulating, you creating something. And whatever you create in the water, like I said, like calm water, you throw a rock, it creates ripples, right? It comes back to you, it circles. And that ripple can go multiple directions. It can come back to you, it can go on the left side, on the right side. So it's like you don't know what that ripple effect does, right? You can be polluting somebody's mind, or you can be for example, you can hurt somebody and you would think it's just you, it's gonna stop to you, but that person can also go hurt somebody in result of you hurting that person, and it can keep going. But you started it, you created that, and it keeps moving, and you think that, oh, I'm not in this person's life no more, everything must be good, but you turn this person cold, right? But I'm getting off the point right now. So as I was saying, as a baby, you just a being, right? You just take everything in, you look at everything, like you don't create anything, you're not eager to create. And now we are at a stage where we can create. Why don't we just create, right? Something that's positive, right? That's contributing to life, and at the same time we benefit from. And it's hard to do. And people say it's you can't live the type of life you dream of doing right. You have to do something wrong. I understand if you do wrong just by being ignorant, but if you know that, if you believe deep down in your bone that you can't make it in life till you do wrong, at that point you choose to do wrong. And if you choose to do wrong, and let's say whoever created this life said the people that purposefully do wrong must be punished, so that means you basically saying I'm okay with being punished. It's like a slap in the face, disrespect. But there's always ways to do things. There's right way to do things. Like I said, it creates ripple effects, right? It's like it's basically like you see the flow of water and you block that path because you don't like it like that. The way God made it, you don't like it like that. You want to block that path. You want to create a new path that's beautiful. And you might be able to do that, but you don't know what damage that new path is causing. You can't control water. So it can destroy other people in a different town that you don't even know about. And you sitting here calm, but you don't know you caused bigger things that you can ever imagine. This is the point I'm trying to make. Now that we're in a space or in the time of our lives where we have the ability to create, I just want you to look back and see the past, starting from yesterday, right, or the last moment that you experienced to the day you get to the earliest memory you have of yourself, and account to yourself and see. When I was a baby, I didn't have no ill feelings, no negative feelings. I was just a being, right? Positive being, just ready to be learning, ready to, to contribute in life. Whatever you went through from that age to now, whether your family mistreated you, whether you went through, and whatever you went through that turned you negative, are you willing to continue being dark, negative, right? Even though other people did it to you, you didn't do it to yourself. And now that you're aware, you're not 100%, in the light. Are you willing to keep tracking forward until your death, right? Walking, basically you chasing your death, right? We all know we all gonna die one day. So are you willing to keep chasing your death with all these negative feelings in you, knowing that you came in this world with no negative feelings? You was just a being, a pure light, and you're gonna go back to the person that sent you here. I'm assuming when you die, you're going back where you came from, right? To God. And you're going back there with all these negative feelings that you didn't come with. So you acquired all those feelings here. Are you willing to do that? Because everything you learn in this life that's positive, it's a plus. Because when you came in this life, you was just a positive being that's innocent. And now that you know things and you made sure everything you know is positive, so it's a plus. So you're supposed to end your life with a plus. You came here, you had experience, you learned, you got better. Of course, you went through some negativity, some times that was dark, and you pulled through and you made sure everything was positive, and you finished your race and you came here. Let's assume you came here out of zero. You're not a negative, you're not a plus, zero, right? And then you finish with 100. Of course, you went through dark times, and that's when you can see I really tried. Life was hard, but I made sure I did the right thing to the time my soul was taken away from me, and I went to God, and now I'm at a plus. I came here at a zero, I left with a plus. That's how I look at life. People can do me wrong, but they expect me to pay back with wrong, but I'm not going to pay back with wrong. Sometimes you fall into things just happen. You might be ignorant, or you might just, you might not be in your best mindset and you do wrong things. You can always come back and fix it. That's the whole purpose. Every religious scriptures preach repenting, right? God is always forgiving. So that's natural. I'm not saying you're never going to be in the negative. You're never going to be in the dark times. But the thing is, always make sure that you don't carry all these negative things that people projected on you or that people forced into your life that you put yourself into, and go meet God with it. Solve everything here and make sure you are the plus. And in a life that's so money based, and I had a video that somebody commented on, it's impossible to make it to be rich without wronging other people. I said it's a lie. It's just that nobody focuses on it. There's ways, and you might have some rules that's messing up, but that's the whole kill. This is the problem. People already have these beliefs in their mind. It won't be done. The internet was created. Nobody even knew what the internet was. Phone was created. Nobody even thought about creating phones. So everything is possible. And this is what I was thinking about. Let's assume you're in the middle of your life right now. Look at the past and learn from. I said, remember, just think of everything you can think of, and remember and fix it and adjust it, so you can project better, a positive life in front of you, so you can finish your race with a positive, with a plus. Look at it like this. Every time you're negative, you are the minus. And God brought you here zero. If you can't add anything to it, finish with a zero. Finish with that same. But that's impossible, because when you're in life, you're here to experience. You're going to experience things and you're going to learn things. And your experience is either going to turn you positive and keep trekking forward, or it's going to make you negative and you're going to keep trekking downward and keep getting bad and bad. That's your choice. But right now, you can easily sit and reflect in your life and see and know deep down in your soul that you might not be the brightest person, but if you're willing to work with yourself, you can make that an objective. You know what I'm saying? And adjust your life to the point your best. I'm not saying try to be an angel. I'm just saying be mindful of everything you do, and don't allow other people to project their negativity on you. Don't allow other people to bluntly hate on you or disrespect you in a way so that they want you to do the same to them. Don't do that. If you're frustrated, put that frustration into something positive. For example, I'm doing this video. I may be frustrated. I can sit here and turn my frustration into a video. That's my whole purpose. At first, that's what I was doing. And now I seen that this could be something that I'm meant to do because I think a lot. And everything I think about is meaningful to me. So it could be meaningful to somebody else. So I sit here and talk about what I think about. So everything you watch on my channel is my thoughts. This is what I think about. I don't go and learn this to come sit here and talk about it. This is just me because I want to know it. I don't want to be a part of a life that I don't know anything about. How can I contribute to life? How can I fulfill whatever I'm supposed to fulfill in this life? I don't know what life is. So life is my number one obsession in life in general. That's my number one obsession. I need to figure it out. Why I'm here. What am I supposed to do here? Where am I going? And am I going the right way? And whatever I'm doing is leading me to where I want to go according to my understanding of life. Because you can say you understand life, but we can never understand life fully because that's God's job. Life is a mystery, right? And we all supposed to find out whenever God reveals it to us. So according to what I believe life is, am I doing the right things? That's the path I'm on. And of course, this is, you know what I'm saying, I'm supposed to provide. I'm into a lot of things, but this is my number one priority. This is what I think about. This is what I spend time on. And I want you to just imagine you in the middle of your life and I'm still breathing. And I know I went through some dark times. And I know people mistreated me before. And I know some people loved me. And I know I can just learn from every experience I ever had. And I can assess every experience that I went through, everything I've seen in my life. And I can also assess myself to determine, without being biased, am I really on the right path? Am I really a good person? Right? If I came in this life as a level 0 on the positive scale, right? Am I at a plus 10 or a negative 10? Wherever I'm at, I need to adjust and get better and better. Because I don't want to come into this life as a positive and return as a negative. Just look at it as a math equation. It's like you on the relay race. You the last person to grab the baton and run, right? And finish to the finish line. Your whole team is ahead and you grab the baton, you turn around and go the other way. It don't make sense. Everything, the odds are pushing you to become great, to become better, to finish the race strong, to win. But we don't allow us to win because we don't like the way the second person ran. He was slower. The first person gave him the lead, but he's going slower. We don't like that. And now you're dwelling on that. Oh, we don't like the way my coach is treating me. I'm too much thing that other people project on you. Don't let that make you project negativity and go meet God at a negative. Take your own life in your own hands and control it and project your future to be great so you can finish the race good. Don't care about what these people say. Just do what you gotta do best. Let them throw their frustrations on you. You're not taking that load. You have your own life to handle. That's what they say. When they throw lemons at you, make lemonade out of it. Signing out.